welcome to my weekly vlog. Today I'm going to talk about gratitude. We had a few comments and a few emails from people who said that they noted our positive outlook on life and that they thought that was pretty cool given that we've lost our entire income due to COVID and that we still seem to be smiling, cracking on with it. And I put that down to our daily practice of gratitude. I've kept a gratitude journal for just over a year now. So each day I sit down in the morning, usually outside in the sunshine with my big coffee, and I list just 3 things that I'm grateful for that day. Some things get repeated quite often. I know that I say I'm thankful for sunshine often. Coffee, hot coffee, because I tend to be drinking it while I'm listing it. And I'll read out some of the other ones in a minute. In positive psychology research, gratitude is strongly and consistently linked with greater happiness. And I think that's just because when you're daily practicing gratitude, every morning you list off 3 things that you're grateful for. When you're thinking about them, so today I think I said that I was grateful for my family, and I was grateful for the sunshine being out, and I was grateful for my freedom. So those 3 things, they then make you think about it. So I was thinking about the fact that the sun was lovely and warm and I was going to be able to spend time outside and it would top up the solar energy, and that was great. I'm grateful for my freedom. I know there are lockdowns and some kind of reduced movement, but I'm grateful that I can travel around in my van. I'm grateful that I'm not imprisoned or enslaved. I'm grateful that I am free, a free person. And what was the other thing? Grateful for my family. That's a great thing to be grateful for. I've got my husband and my daughter and all the furries, and that's just, it makes me feel good. So that's the thing, when you're listing these things, you get this warm, fuzzy feeling, and that tends to linger. So every morning you're topping up this warm, fuzzy feeling. So even when things go wrong, it's not that you don't mind them, I do mind them, and I lose my temper like anybody else. For example, when the toilet overflowed, because we have a composting toilet, so you have to check the level, and people had not been checking the level and it overflowed everywhere. So I can't say I walked in and went, oh lovely, lots of wee that I get to clean up, oh I'm so grateful. But it meant that when it was all cleaned up and done, and I've washed my hands and taken a deep breath, I wasn't then grumpy or surly about it for the rest of the day. It didn't spoil my life, it didn't spoil my day. It was, I could then think of something else that I was grateful for. So it's, you know, if I hadn't had the spill, I probably wouldn't have gone in there and cleaned the bathroom floor today. So now I've got a lovely sparkly bathroom floor, so that's good. And it could have been worse. Could have been a spill that took over the whole van, or maybe it spoiled something. So that's, you know, and that's the kind of thing that practicing daily gratitude can do for you. Another example was one of the times we were heading back from Spain. We'd spent some time in the south of Portugal before heading back to the UK. And Portugal was all warm and sunny. We just spent days and days on the beach, and the dogs loved it, we loved it. It was relaxing and wonderful. And I was writing a note, and we were in France. It was cold and miserable and foggy. And I was just writing this note to myself about how sad we were that we'd had to leave Portera, and oh, it was so miserable. And then I started thinking about things that we'd have when we got to the UK. And the first things that I was listing off, I was looking forward to some vegan junk food. Marks and Spencer do some dirty fries. Oh, they're amazing. And then seeing family, seeing my little grandson and seeing friends. And it was actually going to be Christmas, so that's pretty good for looking forward to. Mulled wine. And by the end of this note that I'd written, I was really happy and all excited to be going to the UK. And it didn't matter anymore that we weren't in the sunshine. So I definitely recommend gratitude journaling. I'm going to read out some examples from my gratitude journal. I'm grateful for my friends and their friendship. I'm grateful for my cozy home. I'm grateful for the time I got to spend alone yesterday. I am grateful for trees. I am grateful for time spent happily with Rosie. I'm grateful for an abundance of time and health. I'm grateful for the people who buy tickets to our club that gives us the money to travel. This is obviously pre-COVID. I'm grateful for the people we meet on the road, new friends. I'm grateful for John's help with the B2B. I'm grateful for Mandy being lovely to Rosie. That must have been the day that we met, John and Mandy. That's quite a nice thing to have. I'm grateful for the life I get to live. I am grateful for joy in my life and in my heart. I am grateful for sleeping well most nights. I probably wrote that after I had a night when I didn't sleep well at all. I am grateful for my handsome husband. I am grateful for bright hair dye. So they don't have to be serious, they don't have to be big, worldly things. You can be grateful for the little stuff too. I'm grateful for abundant sun. I am grateful for my good health. I am grateful for the wonderful park-ups we find. Let's find something that's a bit more recent. I'm grateful for new opportunities. I'm grateful for this nomadic life. I'm grateful for warm clothes in cold times. I'm grateful that it's not raining today. I'm grateful that the vet visit went well. That must have been... Juan had some problems. He was diagnosed with allergies and he had a sore ear, and we took him in, and I was obviously a little bit worried. So I'm grateful for time spent in the forest. I'm grateful that we get to feel autumn. I'm grateful for the moon in our window this morning. I'm grateful for happy evenings full of laughter. I'm grateful for friendship with Greg and Lou. I'm grateful to be on the road again. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful that our pets like van life. I'm grateful for sunshine, again. I'm grateful that we have money for food. I'm grateful that we are all together. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful to be able to celebrate Halloween. I'm grateful for the sound of the sea. I'm grateful for the cool breeze. I'm grateful for sun and solar power. That comes up a lot. I'm grateful to have a loving family. I'm grateful for our YouTube getting monetized. That's a specific one. I'm grateful for the rhythm of the sea. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for the peace here. I'm grateful that we were with another person when we were moved on last night. I'm grateful that we have been and are safe on the road. I'm grateful for the abundant sun, food and joy in our lives. And it just goes on like that. I've got a whole journal's worth, a whole year's worth. And sometimes I forget, sometimes I miss a day. But sometimes I catch up. The next day I'll think of 6 things, or I just leave it and I just carry on the next day. So I would heartily recommend it. It doesn't have to be a journal or a proper diary, just be a little notebook or a scrap of paper. But I definitely recommend every day write down 3 things that you're grateful for, and you'll see it reach out into the rest of your life. Okay, I'm going to leave you with 2 minutes of the sea. It's not as stormy as the last lot of sea I gave you, and there's some gorgeous sparkles on the water, so I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next week.